Okay, today I'm finally going to fire this big, the gigantic moon I made in the video previously. So I've transferred it from this board that it was drying on to the kiln shelf. As you can see, there is just basically no room on the kiln shelf. It's almost as exact as, it's actually shrunk a centimeter when it's been drying. So now I'm going to load this into the kiln on the very top shelf just to go into the kiln before we fire. So stay tuned, and the video will continue with the glazing and hopefully the final beautiful result. It's going in. Just remembering where the props are. We're good to go. We'll fire it and let's see. Right, it's 36 degrees. I'm going to open the Biscuit. Da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Ooh, it looks like it's in one piece. Right, so we're going to take this out and then have a proper closer look and also continue with glazing. Cool, baby. So now the moon is out of the kiln. I will try and lift. I think I can manage to. Yeah, I think it's in one piece. I'm gonna try, let's check the back. So this is the silica sand I put under. So if, so it has a little bit of gap between the shelf and the piece. So if as it shrinks in the firing, during the firing, it has a bit of maneuver. Otherwise, the piece, if it's heavy and big, there's a chance of it cracking. Woo, I think it's fine. So I'll show you the back. So these were the holes I've carved out for the fixtures to go on the wall. So yes, overall it's a very good firing. I will proceed to glazing. So I'm going to glaze this big moon. I've kind of set it up on a wheel, slightly angled because I want the glaze to just run down if necessary and not be too thick. So this is a bucket. I've just got some wooden boards to stand. So the glaze I'm going to use for this piece is going to be this white one. That actually bubbles a lot. This is actually a fault because I think it's not a good match for the clay body, but I love the effect. It's going to be like a moon. So yeah, let's do it. Right, this is the nervous moment. Yeah, so some sections I'm going to leave it raw, but most of the sections are, I think, going to be covered. It's very difficult to decide whether I want it very covered or not. Maybe I should have actually poured in a way that I could create a rabbit. I talked about Koreans seeing rabbits on the moon, right? it like this and then come back to it and see whether I want to cover more sections or actually take off some sections. I actually want that bit actually covered here. Yeah, so these are natural, kind of quite nice. And I will wipe off all the edges. So let's see if this will survive the second firing. Stay tuned. Right, this is the glaze kiln opening. Ooh, no obvious cracks. Still a bit warm. I think there's a bloating there, big bubble, but I think it looks okay for the piece. Okay, so I'll have to take it out and examine it further. No, I think I'm just gonna take the piece out. Cool, thank you. So the final piece is here. It actually feels very small as it shrinks. So I think it shrank in total 2 centimeters in its diameter. So 4 in total, I guess. So that's the surface. Okay, there is no obvious cracks, but I don't know whether you can see there's a bit of a bolting. Maybe if you, from the side, it's more apparent. It's like a little mountain. This is called bolting. It could be an air trap, and this clay, it's really worked hard because it's not meant to go over 12,000, and I pushed it and there are no cracks at the back. I think there's another bolting there. But overall it's all intact. I'm pretty pleased. I think the next test would be to see whether it will hang. It should, because the holes are deep enough and big enough. So these is just sand. I just need to brush it off, send it back. So yeah, so this is the finished moon, and I don't know, just for scale, I'll stand here. It's still slightly warm. Yeah, this is it. I didn't know what to expect, and I guess I'm pleased so far that it has no obvious major default apart from this bloating, which is great if it's avoidable, but you know, I think because of what the piece is, it kind of is okay to be as an integral part of it. So I think I'll have to look at the piece, enjoy it, and hopefully it'll grow on me. Thank you.